All right. Hey guys, welcome back to howtobuycrypto.com. I want to say thank you for, well, shout outs to start with. Got to remember everybody. Let's see. Kevin, Mike, Jacob, Paula, AJ, and Canada, and a couple of others. I'll have to, reply to a couple of you guys but thank you all again. We had the crypto course yesterday, and I appreciate everybody that participated, and the replay is going to take a bit just to get up because I had some trouble recording, and so I'm going to have to piece some things back together. But thank you for participating, and thank you for the questions, and thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. And if you can't tell, I'm not in my studio. I just got finished with work today. I actually had a pretty normal work day. I probably didn't get called till about 7 this morning, and it's not even that late. It looks like 10:50 right now. I just pulled in back home. I don't know if you can hear the rain. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's raining over here. And anyhow, I wanted just to mention quickly that tomorrow is Segwit. We get the lock-in tomorrow on the 8th. And I'm pretty excited about that. That's forward progress for Bitcoin. It's much needed, and I've mentioned it before, and maybe I can try and talk about it a little bit tomorrow. But overall, man, you guys are seeing the market. It's going really well. Bitcoin's finally making the moves that it should have. We should have had this probably locked in a long time ago, but this is the process of a decentralized platform. And because Bitcoin made the brilliant strategy and move to being decentralized and not controlled by government, not controlled by any single large actor, we have this struggle of people coming to an agreement as to what is the best route or the best direction for the future of the code, which is important, and I'm kind of, on the one side, I wish this had already happened a while back. Maybe we would have seen this growth in Bitcoin much sooner. On the other side, it's hey, maybe this is kind of what we got to deal with for such an amazing piece of technology, piece of code that we get to all benefit from. So I mentioned last week, if you would have listened to me on July 17th, I played the video when I was saying buy Bitcoin today, get in. It's really low. It's about to climb back up. If you would have bought in on July 17th when I was telling you, you could have bought Bitcoin at $1,900, like I think it was around 1990, 1980, 1970 or so, and you would have made 1,400 bucks today. And if you just bought one Bitcoin, man. But hey, what do I know? You guys can make your own decisions. You guys can read the charts. You guys can figure out what's best for you. And I'm happy to be a sounding board, happy to share with you the what I see happening and what I recommend doing. And anyhow, I'm really happy to be in the space. I'm really happy that we're seeing some of the benefits from being in the space and being early adopters, because I do believe, even though we're at the $119 billion market cap, we're still early in the space, guys. Like, I don't even know if you guys understand. When we get closer to $1 trillion, maybe I'll start talking about being, getting closer to mass adoption, but we're nowhere close to that. And so because of that, I'm going to still say we're early adopters. I'm going to still say this is early innings, and that there's a lot of upward growth and potential, and that most things are undervalued. Now, that doesn't mean there's not going to be pullbacks. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be corrections on the way up. But the strategy that I have recommended to you guys that don't want to trade on a regular basis, accumulation of buying and holding Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum all day, every day. You guys, if you would have bought into any of those at any of the times that I told you, you guys, would be doing pretty well right now. Of course, Ethereum still hasn't reached its all-time high. Litecoin still hasn't gotten back up to its all-time high. But guys, by the end of the year, I think you're going to be happy if you had, even if you bought them at their all-time highs. I think by the end of the year, you're going to be very happy that you did, and it's going to prove to be a beneficial move for you. And hopefully you guys start, you know, thinking about this long-term. You don't get cold feet and start cashing out because, you know, they're not at their highs right now, and that they're, you know, you're seeing that they haven't been restored yet. But if you think long-term, guys, 2020, you got to think 2020. It's the next Bitcoin halving. And if you watch back in, you know, 2016 from the halving that it had before. When I say halving, I don't mean that Bitcoin turns into 2 Bitcoins or, you know, twice as much value. What it means is that the amount of rewards of the Bitcoin creation for the miners gets cut in half. So instead of every block having, the original was 50 and then 25 and then 12, having 6, you know, Bitcoin per block, which means a much reduced value or amount that is in the market, which is going to mean more scarcity. And guess what happens when things get more scarce? They become more valuable, right? So I want to encourage you guys that you should think long term, even though we're having these great, you know, days and this rally in the market, to consider this and remember these highs, remember these nice moments where you're seeing your account balance go up, right? When the market bottoms out, like when we went from 115 billion down to 60 billion, and I said, guys, don't worry about it, hang on to Bitcoin. Watch, you know, middle of August is when I was telling you guys, after the first or second week in August, we're going to see the rally again and great gains. And guess what's happening? We're moving up and we're seeing it. So hopefully you guys are able to have strong hands and hold on and think long term. But anyhow, guys, I'm really you know, happy that those that have listened to me are giving me, you know, saying, hey, thank you, and giving me their good news and things. So thank you guys for being a part of the group. And again, the course is going to be now $129 is what it's going to be after, since yesterday. And so if you guys are interested, you can email me at marco@howtobuycrypto.com. You can hit me up on Facebook at MyQuickTip Investing, facebook.com/MyQuickTip. Any of these methods, guys, happy to talk to you and, you know, communicate with you, be a sounding board. And hopefully you guys send me your questions, comments, like this video, subscribe to this channel, find us on Facebook, join that group, and be a part. Talk. We love, you know, communicating with one another. Thank you. Who I'm trying to remember, Alan and Jason were commenting, and I can't even remember the question right now, but I'll get to you guys when I'm back in the studio. Hopefully you don't mind the low quality today, but I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless you, and have a good one.